How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Synnamon Smith. And yes, I am back with the AEW Dynamite watch along. Please help me. Another night of wrestling. That's just exactly what we need, don't you think? Because that's exactly what I think. Yay, 5 days a week of wrestling. What a do, Swerve Show's dog. I'll drop this link in case anybody wants to join in the future. Uh, Hopefully everybody is doing good tonight. It is hump day. Only 2 more days of wrestling after this, folks. What a do, CR. Join us if you're free. Seeing you have inside scoop from what I heard. I heard you had some breaking wrestling news for tonight. I'm not talking about the 2 title matches, CR. I'm talking about what you supposedly put in the private chat. Yep, there's some breaking news. Cody Rhodes returns. I agree, Swerve Show, dog. Let's get it out of the way. I love wrestling, don't get me wrong, but it feels like a chore to have to watch it now. It's like, do I really have to watch this? And 5 days a week of it, not including pay-per-views or the A&E biographies or the other show they're doing now with the hidden treasures. Yes, we heard it first from CR21. Oos. At least I don't gotta hear the word oos or fam tonight. Yeah, I've been doing 5 days a week of it. Cool, Nick's Bulls. Hope it's a good match. I do it so you people don't got to. You could just come here and watch whatever the hell you want and find out the results of the stupid wrestling show. Who's winning right now at Knicks versus Bulls, CR? Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Because he's lucky that he's just a right-hand man. Two more minutes before the stinking show starts. Is it kind of bad I want to get hit in the head with a hammer over watching wrestling on any given night? According to ProWrestling.net, NXT show. What it do, DST?
You know, let's see if Dynamite can at least get us out of this funk we've been having. 2 straight days, 3 straight weeks of mediocrity.
Yeah, I was just about to go over the ratings for NXT last night.
Oh, please
The,
do. Don't let me stop you.
there's 744,000 viewers for the USA Network, down from 841,000 that watched
What about
last week.
Peacock?
I'm not sure about Peacock.
Oh, okay. I thought they would still stream, but yeah. What did they get this week?
This week they got 744,000. Last week they got 841.
Oh, so they took a downcline.
Yeah, damn near 100,000 downcline.
What do you think it was from?
I have no idea. Maybe the lackluster of the show itself.
Yeah, I think the card was just really lackluster. Like no Karrion Kross, barely any Adam Cole.
No, that or maybe because wrestling's just so oversaturated now that you have it 5 days a week.
Yeah, just really oversaturated. You're gonna press it over like, and it's not like they even have a big fan base to even pertain. Like NXT is just neckbeards, bro. I don't want to like put them under the bus, but who's really gonna be watching NXT that consistently?
Not, I do just so everybody else don't have to.
Oh, got it. No copyright, folks.
We'll hear from Twinkle Toad's McFingerbang tonight.
Oh, that's a positive. Break the views, break the rules, Dynamite.
Orange Cassidy doing double duty. He has a match plus coming out with Chris Statlander for her match.
Oh my, that's a big roster right there. Mr. 10 tonight against Darby Allin.
Brian Cage versus Hangman Page up next.
I actually can't. Why make that the opener?
I don't know.
Why?
I would think that would be later on in the show because that's one match I could get behind and would like to see.
Yeah, that sounds like a hell of a good match.
Yeah, so why have it as your opener?
I don't know.
Unless the rest of the show is going to be a banger and we just don't know it.
I don't care about the Nightmare Family versus the Factory. Is it that unimportant that Christian... Cody doesn't even want to get involved. Hey guys, just me.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
The parlay for the Inner Circle and like the final thing before they head to the Blood and Guts. Yeah, I still don't understand why make this your opener. I hate the way they format it. Is that their like way of like starting the show off with a bang?
Yeah, that must be it. They want to start the show off with a bang.
So why don't you just put the title match on the line? Title match. It's not that important. And Brian Cage just assaulted him just behind immediately.
Yeah, at Team Taz and Dark Order even come out and brawl for a little bit.
Yeah, they've been feuding for quite a while. I still don't know why. A team called the Dark Order is feuding against Team Taz. Like this is so oddly put together. It's like Acolytes against Brothers of Destruction. Like
well, doesn't the Dark Order have like 10 times the amount of people that Team Taz does?
Yeah, why are they getting backed up unless they're beating them up? They're just walking by. There's like several jobbers. And Brian Cage is still assaulting and still beating him. I guess now the match has begun.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was all before the match, so it doesn't count.
I got WrestlePalooza. I still don't know where they thought of the name. ECW, you get it. Well, you can't do anything about it now because you're out of business.
Yeah.
This is so harsh to say.
WrestlePalooza, it sounds like something a 5-year-old would come up with the name of.
Or a Jew. Thanks, Paul Heyman.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for being the Jew man you are.
Snuggling money out of Rob Van Dam and the rest of your damn roster.
Not to say there's anything wrong with being Jewish.
No, it's just something wrong being Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
You know how many guys I saw in those documentaries? I watched them when I was a kid, and it's like, what happened to ECW? This sounded cool. I never saw this type of wrestling before. It was like, wait, these guys can go mega violent?
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool at the time. So, you know, I was into Dragon Ball. I watched like a lot of violent stuff when I was a kid. So when I heard ECW, it's like, wait, this existed?
Yeah.
And just to hear the guys that Paul Heyman owes money to, like, whoa, Mikey Whipwreck, Rob Van Dam,
yeah,
the Dudleys.
Like you can't pay your talent. What's wrong with you?
And especially if you're on a huge TV network like TNN, I would find that really unreliable if you're not getting that sum of money off advertisements, action figures. Hell, they even have their own video game. And
you'd think they'd get royalties off that stuff.
Yeah, massive royalties over their procedure, and they're like one of like, I don't want to say they're like a big indie promotion like how Ring of Honor is like a major platform, even though they're like an indie.
Yeah,
but they were on TNN. Sure, it was later hours, but that's TNN.
Yeah, you should be able to get at least some money to pay your guys off of TNN.
Well, you think you wasted? If I hear Paul Heyman ever said he wasted his money on the design of the show, I'm going to fucking laugh at his face.
Me too.
Like, rarity of travel expenses should be over the wrestlers. Or pay-per-view designs. Like, WWF had pay-per-view designs. WCW had money to waste.
Yeah.
And the only thing you guys had was making rejected WCW and WWF talent excel in WW in ECW.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, but like when anybody thinks about like Shane Douglas, they're like, oh, he was a great ECW champion.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for ECW, we might not have had a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You're right. Or Rob Van Dam.
Yep.
Or a lot more hardcore matches. I mean, hell, CCW would die right now. I'm sorry, I hate CCW.
I could watch CCW once in a great while.
It's like, okay, cool. They put the wrestling in glass.
Yeah.
Then these guys put syringes in their goddamn jaw.
Yeah, some of it I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you guys?
What the hell's wrong with you? There's being hardcore and there's just being fucked up. I don't mind if you smother barbed wire in somebody's face. You don't put in, like, make him deep throat barbed wire while you're super kicking him in the jaw. And then you hit him with like a lightsaber light tube bullshit and he kicks out of two. Like, I don't want to see that.
Me either.
Like, if you're doing crazy shit like that, he better not kick out.
Well, they just want to see how far they could take it without permanently injuring somebody for life.
No, that's just grotesque. There's being violent and there's just being grotesque. Like, they're not even, and they've been like there for like 20 years. CCW has been longer than ECW, and they don't even have like an iconic roster. No. Ring of Honor, at least you know some of the guys that came out of WWE that are part of ROH, like Seth Rollins, Austin Aries.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
Well, John Moxley was a part of CCW.
So was Necro Butcher, but where's Necro Butcher? Like, come on, man. You got to be kidding me here. No, at least ECW, you can be like, oh, Tajiri.
Yeah.
The Dudley Boys.
Sandman,
Just Incredible, Jerry Lynn, Lance Storm,
Sabu,
Tommy Dreamer, Raven.
Yep. You have such a great list now, BCW.
Yeah, even though some of these guys weren't as much, they were only over that medium because it was that type of atmosphere that got them over. You can't just put them over on like a major big program like WWF and WCW. They would just sloppy, skinny, or fat weirdos doing hardcore matches, and it just doesn't fit their atmosphere.
No.
Because there's only that type of subculture, and you can only get that type of subculture over. I understand, and I watch old ECW back when I had the network. It can be a really decently produced show.
What it do?
What's going on, Steve?
I had to switch watch wrestling because the first live feed was echoing, so I had to go to the second live one because the first one was giving me an echo.
Speaking of which, Brian Cage won the opening match.
I know. He kind of destroyed him.
I know. I saw the last 6 minutes of the match before when I was switching over to the non-echo one.
I'm telling that to the chatty that's not actually watching.
Oh, sorry.
The Weapon X.
I didn't even know Darby Allin was fighting. All I said on my AEW talk was Darby Allin versus number 10. I didn't even know it was for the championship.
Why the hell even have Darby Allin it not be your opener? He's wrestling Mr. 10. The guy couldn't even get over Moxley. Like, how is that a smart idea?
Yeah, and why are they having this promo in the back of a fucking limo?
Because they're the elite.
Who the hell cares?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to know. I'm trying to care. Here's the thing. They don't make you care. What's with the Young Bucks always trying to rip off DX?
It's not very safe.
What they're wearing the goddamn beret. Gay-ass indie guys. No disrespect. Just, how am I supposed to be taking that seriously?
Yeah, true.
Space in a limo. That's not social distancing, everybody.
I hope all of them cough around each other.
And why the hell is he licking his goddamn arm?
I don't know. They all look homosexual to me. It's not even like charismatic and being flamboyant. That's completely different.
Yeah.
It's just homosexual. Kenny's the only one looking professional, but he also looks like he watches gay anime porn after this because he's still with a mullet trying to look like Brian Pillman.
It must be mullets are coming back in style.
Like trying to be high profile weirdos, even though they're barely on their own TV program.
I don't know. It's been alright since it just started though.
Yeah, we had Brian Cage won the first match, and now we're just listening to Twinkle Toes do a promo in the back of the limo.
That's last week.
Oh yeah, let's go honking. Let's get started by someone honking.
Kenny's promo is just agonizing to watch, man.
What the heck is
Gallows wearing? Why is Gallows just acting like a special needs giant?
I don't know, but is he wearing
maybe he is.
What's he wearing?
With their Japanese slave Nakazawa.
What's he wearing? What's that red thing hanging from him?
I don't know. I don't want to care. I don't want to care, Steve. How can your world champion be the worst part of the show? Hell, I hate The Miz, but back in 2011, like, his reign was at least a bit tolerable because he was trying to make me despise him. So I can at least understand that. I don't like The Miz, and I don't think I'll ever like The Miz. I will never remember a match unless somebody ever says about his goddamn Talking Smack promo.
I don't hate The Miz, but I'm not like...
He just sucks. Fan. Like, no one's ever going to look back at an iconic match involving The Miz. I hate Dolph Ziggler too, but at least I can be like, okay, he had an alright match.
I like the Miz because he can talk. Other than that, it's wrestling. I don't care.
Come on. You got to be kidding me. Who really watches a match involving The Miz in their free time?
CR21.
Ricochet matches are more entertaining.
Ricochet is on main event every week.
Because he's nothing but a flippy jobber.
A PlayStation 4, huh?
Absolutely.
Who cares about Deal Dash? Actually, I go to Amazon. They have good deals.
That's where I do most of my online shopping too.
I found a phone case today for my phone for like $6.93, saving $3, and it's like a heavy duty case. And I found it on Amazon for like $6.
Wow, that ain't bad.
Not bad at all.
No.
You can make it real.
CR, if you're still up in the chatty, who's winning the Knicks Bulls game?
And then I found a coffee mug I want to get from AEW shop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
CR asks me every time where I get my wrestling shirts.
Shop AEW.com.
Yeah, it's the same place every damn time. It's not. I only wear AEW shirts, so where do you think I'm getting them?
I'll go to Shop AEW, but there's been sometimes where I went to like a hot topic where I've seen some AEW and some WWE. Like very rarely I'll see it there though.
I don't even remember anybody buying a lot of shirts for WWE anymore.
But I've seen like AEW there too though.
Well, there's not a wrestler in WWE that I really want to get a shirt for.
Actually, I found AEW t-shirts on Amazon.
Oh wow!
For how much?
I don't know, under $30.
Oh, the Seidel brothers. But are they official?
The one I'm gonna get is AEW Jericho.
But are they official though?
I know Matt
I haven't checked it. That's why but I gotta look more into it though.
That's the only reason I personally go to AEW is because I want the official shirt.
I just don't know if they accept PayPal. That's the only thing.
I don't know. I don't know because I don't use PayPal.
I know. That's why I hope. That's why I'm gonna see if they do. Because I don't have a credit card. I just have PayPal. That's why I do Amazon, because Amazon does PayPal.
Yeah. Good God. What is he wearing on his goddamn head?
I don't know. I
don't even want to know.
I guess because they're sleeping on him.
Oh, this show is taped.
How'd you find that out? They're bringing back the goddamn motherfucking streamers.
Cause this Ring of Honor shit.
Because if it was live, it would have said live on the thing.
So they're wearing live
on the one of the corners.
CR, I mean Chidori, I'd have to say no. What do you guys say? It's AEW worth watching tonight?
Let me borrow your phone. Oh, sure.
But yes, I mean, if normally it would say live on the thing.
I say no to Chidori. What do you guys think? Is AEW worth watching so far tonight?
Not so much. You put a potentially good match like
how the night goes. Like this is the second match in.
You don't put a potentially good match like Brian Cage and Hangman in your
Young Bucks have to walk out with porn for some. You don't stand him.
You don't put Cage. You don't put heavyweights as your opener.
Oh my goodness! One of my stop freaking trying to be Shawn Michaels. Like, get off my TV, Young Bucks.
That's why he wants to be the AEW Shawn Michaels.
Really?
Before you'll know it, he will be calling himself Mr. All Out.
They're like rip-off rockers, but without the iconic matches.
He just shoves him and poses. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness. Everybody.
Because that conducts heat, Synnamon.
Yeah, conducts X-Pac heat. Like, get the fuck out of the wrestling business.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is taped. Because it was live.
I feel like the reason why they're notable as a tag team anyways is because Meltzer keeps hyping them up. Basically. And every time I show friends highlights of the Young Bucks, they're being like, why are they doing that? They could have just finished a match like that. They're being extra.
I wonder how good the viewership's gonna be tonight for AEW.
I don't know. This is the second time the TNT title is on the line.
Finally, and in the main event.
Why?
Because they don't want Twinkle Toes wrestling on their weekly shows.
It's not like he's drawing anything pay-per-view wise. Their buys are average.
I was watching what Jim Cornette had to say about Twinkle Toes winning the Impact Championship, and he's like, great. The Impact Championship is means less than the ROH Championship right now. So it's like. So that's kind of sad that the Impact Wrestling Championship means less than the ROH Heavyweight Championship.
If we keep putting it on guys that are not going to get mainstream repetition, what the hell was that? What the fuck was that clothesline he just nonchalantly did?
I don't know, but right now during the commercial break, he was just dancing.
I guess because they're in the zone. How can the Young Bucks not do a goddamn squash match correctly?
Because they're the Young Bucks. They're killing the business.
This is just a product of why wrestling is to the fucking tubes.
Yeah.
Well, NXT was down in ratings again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
744,000 people tuned in with a 0.2 rating. That is down from the previous week where it pulled in 841,000.
Triple H, what are you getting from?
Yeah, so yeah.
I talked about that a little bit earlier, and I couldn't even get why they're sinking in the ratings when they got no competition. Other than being a glorified indie promotion.
Hmm.
DST left us. Wonder why he left.
I don't even know. Well, this has to be, this is taped. Because wouldn't you see the live on the thing if it was live?
You might. I don't really pay attention to if there's something saying live or not.
Are you still picture in picture or no?
No, I just came back from the commercial break.
Oh, yeah, because lots of people told me that it was taped today. Oh, from the tape.
It might be taped.
I think they might have taped it to go live for Blood and Guts.
Smart move.
Oh, still, you should have nipped up. What a big deal he nipped up.
That's so sad, though, that NXT lost viewers the week before.
What is that, 30,000?
Well, 744,000 this week. Last week was 841,000.
Those are fucking boring.
Yeah, 900 and something dropped.
Double close a lot for a no-name team. Like, Seidel is only part of the roster.
I don't really care for this match.
Did they just do a fucking twin magic spot?
Yeah.
No. What the fuck? Hold up. Can't you obviously tell that one has sideburns?
Yeah, but maybe
apparently not.
And a beard.
That referee took a drug. Maybe that ref took something. I don't know.
I'm high like 99% of the day, and I would be able to tell.
Maybe
How
he
could
took
Rick
something
Knox
else.
not notice that?
Maybe he took something else to get a different. Maybe I don't know.
He must have found some loot he had stashed from the 80s.
Or maybe he's losing it from the mushrooms. I don't know.
By the way, in my universe mode, Dusty Rhodes is getting fucked up by Tommy Dreamer. Like, oh,
Just come on, end the match already.
End this goddamn match. If you guys are not taking your opponent seriously.
Double knee from the top.
You mean a Meteora?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey, I gotta be the Michael Cole and call the wrong moves.
No, you had the right move. It's just the name. Why is this match still going? Just to do the underhand into the Meltzer driver. Oh.
Into a crucifix.
In a standing corkscrew senton that's not going to get anywhere. A double Meteora. And it goes not for the victory. Why don't they just give him a tag title shot if they're going to make matches like this?
No idea.
I don't know.
Why the hell are they having such a hard time putting away the Seidel brothers? Aren't
They're
they
fucking
jobbers?
no names. Yeah, why are they giving guys that regularly show up on Dark?
Yeah. Looks like he got out of the way there. And one of the fake rockers supposedly got hurt.
Young Buck matches fucking suck. Just under the standpoint that I'm supposed to care about a Young Buck match. Just overzealous. God. What happened?
He did a split and punched the guy in the balls.
Wow, a Johnny Cage reference?
Can somebody kill me? So I don't gotta watch this anymore?
Well,
you're in Synnamon Valley, so I can't do anything, bro. You're too far from me.
Well, Cinnamon and Synnamon Valley we're right outside of parts unknown.
Dude, that's way too far. I'm still over at parts unknown. That's like walking distance. I don't like walking.
If you reach Dudleyville, you're a little bit too far off to the left.
He literally just did, and he's overselling the fake ass punch to the nuts.
Yeah. Really?
Just to hit the BT. This is a fucking pro wrestling gorilla match. It's like, oh, David, why don't you like Fun Factor matches? Dude, this match just fucking sucks. They're overdoing a lot for a team that's not even that important.
Really?
And then then they have been doing way too many comedic spots for an over what? That's like over near a 10-minute match.
Really?
For a no-name team.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Coldplay. Oh, they have ice packs? What the heck?
I guess because they're big time.
Don Callis off my TV that...
Here's Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Don Callis can go get taken away by a current.
Wait, how the fuck is SCU their oldest rivals? They barely wrestle them.
I don't know.
They're gonna be like, oh, Ring of Honor. Kill yourself.
Maybe they're talking about just an AEW.
Dude, you can look up their matches. They barely wrestle each other.
Well, that has logic in it.
Like, why don't they say the number one contenders for the tag team championships on the rankings?
You're talking about a show that had Gold Dust get Tourette's after being electrocuted.
That's WWE.
But still, that's still wrestling. So any logic you gotta not have when it comes to wrestling.
Christopher Dan said, "All I see is entitled, overdressed bitches."
But well,
yeah.
He passed promo class because he learned how to say the word bitch.
That was actually good. That was funny, actually. That was actually funny.
Daniels got good at promos when he turned 70 years old, so.
I don't think he actually had a good promo there.
Yeah, he had a good promo.
I wouldn't know my TV's on mute.
Well, he did a really alright promo to try to. Yeah, it's fucking War Games. It's War Games. It's just War Games.
You're not supposed to remember that.
I know it's difficult to always think of a match stipulation or a gimmick. I understand. Like, cage matches are done and done. Any show can do a cage match. But when it comes to a multi-man match, why War Games? MLW even did War Games.
Because it's been done before, so they have the gist of how to do it.
You know what? I'm not gonna. It's AEW. I'm not gonna question. Oh god, that tag team match was awful. Christopher Daniels saved it off an all-right promo, but they barely advertised what else is gonna be. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm watching the Sandman's entrance, but the Sandman looked like he was walking on top of every human being's head.
Wow! We're only 32 minutes into it as well.
We had a match opener be short. But why was our second match so long, involving the tag team champions? In such a match that shouldn't be that long.
Yeah, they're going against jobbers.
And then they'll just sign more jobbers and then make Mike and Matt notable parts of the roster, even though nobody knows who the fuck they are.
If you want to
except Matt Sydal, it's like...
If you want to build the Sydals up, have them face other tag teams and put on good matches and prove
let them have a winning streak on TV. Let them have a winning streak on TV. Advertise the world champions not facing jobbers. If you want them to have long matches and be cocky, you let them have teams that are notable. Like, let them have rematches against FTR or some shit. Or winning streaks with Mike Sydal and Matt Sydal. Let them beat or the Acclaimed. Like, they just gave them a shot out of nowhere. Like, there's no... And then they'll just do another unnecessary tag team battle royale. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
because many of these teams are barely advertised up, and then you'll just add new ones. It's not adding diversity. It's just inflammation, nigga. Like, no one cares. I apologize for saying the N-word. Even though I can biologically say it, I don't like saying that. But I get angry, and something just pops out, because that's how I genuinely feel. Like saying the F-word.
Yeah, I'm known for saying the F word a little bit too much.
No, that's not your fault. And there's Jade Cardell.
Here comes Orange Cassidy.
Oh, I'm still on Jade.
Not knowing Orange Cassidy was actually wrestling tonight, I just randomly picked an Orange Cassidy shirt to wear.
Oh. I thought you did already. We already knew he's facing Penta tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was facing.
He's facing Penta, right?
Yeah, it shows how much I pay attention to those shows. I can't even remember what's going on from one day till the next.
Like that.
That's not your fault. That's not your fault. Like, I don't even know if Penta's part of the Dark Order anymore.
Like, I mean, too long though. Penta's name is too long.
Yeah, just go back to Pentagon.
That's why I just refer to him as Penta.
Well, that's what I did. Like, if you watch my AW talk, I just said Penta versus Orange Cassidy. That's all I did. Because I'm not saying that whole name out loud. I literally just said Penta versus from my YouTube video. I'm not saying that whole name out loud. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna say Penta. That you'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, knowing me, it would I'd mispronounce it and it would come up as racist.
Well, that's why I just say Penta, because I might say something racist too, so I just say Penta so I don't get my channel taken down.
I'm sorry, I apologize. What the fuck is this shredder shit Pentagon has on?
Yeah, what the heck?
What the fuck is this?
This actually does look like shit.
What the fuck is this shit?
I purposely didn't say anything because I wanted to get your guys' genuine response to it.
And he's just speaking out Spanish with his little mark-ass translator. He doesn't even say anything interesting. He has no personality. He dresses regularly. Why not get Conan with a guy like Pentagon? Conan works perfectly. The guy's violent.
Yeah.
Works decent lucha libre. And he has a cool style. All he needs is a good mouthpiece that can also speak Spanish and English and get over. That's Conan. Why? Why this weirdo guy part of BTE?
No idea. Penta versus Orange Cassidy's happening. Ivan.
Bruh.
And he does it again. What the hell?
Because the pocket's over, Synnamon, and you don't want him to break his gimmick. So. Just hit him.
Yeah.
Like, didn't you threaten Cody Rhodes' daughter? Why do you care if somebody wants to continue their shtick? And then he just unnecessarily has to take out the glove to do the Zero Mero spot. So why not just don't wear it? Just don't wear the fucking glove. With your little uncle body. Get away from me, Penta.
What the hell? Orange Cassidy somehow managed to do somewhat of an arm drag with his hands tucked in his pocket.
This is why Chris Benoit needs to go to the Hall of Fame. Shit like this. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm with you, Ivan. I'm an Orange Cassidy fan myself.
I like Orange Cassidy, but they keep putting him in these upper mid-card feuds, and none of them are foiling to his character. Like Penta and Orange Cassidy, it doesn't fit me. I need to be with somebody a bit more serious.
Yeah.
And they had that with Pac.
Where's Pac even been?
I don't know. He's been tagging Ray Phoenix mostly.
Oh wow!
I didn't even know they still continue the faction because most of these guys are single guys. Like they don't need to be a tag team.
I don't know why. He's fighting Orange Cassidy's club.
Oh, crucifix. Why don't he just break his thumb?
I don't know.
I know he literally got over from that. He breaks people's fingers. Come on, I know this guy can look like a badass. Oh my god, he tossed into the apron. We'll be back picture in picture, John.
Yeah, this is the match that you can't miss, John.
I forgot who's that guy that they got now was the commentator on Raw.
I forget.
Like, do they even think like these are the type of guys that are going to be the voice of WWE?
Yeah. Oh, Chidori saying they have Phoenix working as bait Bay said Penta work against Hero, but there's still one faction.
Sorry, what?
I'll put Chidori's comment up there so you can see it.
AEW has Pac and Ray Phoenix as working face. Penta's the only one. How come Penta's the only one technically working heel? So does that mean the Death Triangle doesn't exist?
No, Chidori said that statement, but there's still one faction. So
that is a stupid direction.
How can you have heel and face be in the same group?
And not work against it if they have different morals. Like, they're not putting that around the show?
Yeah, I remember when good guys were good guys and they didn't associate with the bad guys.
Like, that's a weird direction.
Yeah, I get kayfabe is dead, but you need it to some extent in wrestling.
Why are they making these commercials where this grown man is okay with being in the friend zone?
No idea.
That's depressing.
Because they want to normalize it.
Who is the number one for the tag team titles?
No idea.
Yeah, Chidori. I guess it's still SCU because now they're feuding with the Young Bucks.
Yeah, that was Ivan that asked that.
Yeah, he asked that. Yes.
No, I don't think Best Friends should be number one contenders there, Ivan.
Best Friends should not. They need to go back to Ring of Honor or something. They are not built for TV. They are grown men that hug hands and kiss each other while jobbing out to the Young Bucks. They are just jobbers.
Yeah. In a Car Shield commercial.
I don't know why does Ric Flair has to pay for child support or some crap? What is this? Why is he doing these ads?
He must have child support or something. Why else would he do it?
Why doesn't he have a TV show?
He should. I'd watch it.
Like, he should be advancing in businesses. Like, over all these times, you never thought of, like, even like a world champion, like a guy that now holds your belt. He works on suits. He has a business related around suits.
Yeah.
You know how good that is for like something as traditional as NWA? What?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? How come Ric Flair never profited on something like that?
I don't know.
He made like millions of dollars over 3 decades in the business. Over 4 decades in the business, and still like what?
No, CR Cody hasn't arrived yet. And really, you're at yeah, because CR saying that Cody's supposed to make an appearance tonight.
I mean, he's not even going to be in the 6-man tag later on. Is he just going to make an announcement, or?
Well, this news is coming from CR21, so he might be making it up.
Probably. You know how inconsistent he can be with news.
Yeah, because for good, like I say, 4 or 5 months, he was saying CM Punk was going to return every single episode of whatever wrestling promotion was on.
Superman punch, pump handle. Oh, pump handle driver. 1, 2. What the hell's with the ref's posture when pinning? What the hell is that?
CM Punk returns to RH, everybody.
Congratulations. So, by the way, Andrade is already supposed to. He already has a match booked after his contract was up.
Oh yeah, with Alberto.
Yep.
CR, how did you get Cody Rhodes' phone number? And why would he want to text you that?
Yeah, it's baloney.
He just wants to text the dog. Okay, they're trying to sell over to get to the goddamn pocket.
Yeah.
Why are they trying to sell this over still to do the running gag? Isn't Pentagon supposed to be taken seriously? They should have this guy breaking him apart.
They should, but
this is a comedy gimmick. He should not be having a serious.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm an Orange Cassidy fan, but I know it's a comedy gimmick. I know I know Orange Cassidy will never be heavyweight contender.
Why you need to do the Canadian Destroyer, and then the package pile driver, and he sells the pile driver.
Really, the
shoulder got up.
Force Cassidy's hand back into his pocket.
So it's like the Canadian Destroyer, like not a good move to do anymore.
Yeah, CR, I'm not saying you're not worthy enough to get a text from him. I'm just asking how you got his number and why he would be texting you.
Why would you even want Cody's number? We know he's just making out with his dog. With this crap reality show. Oh, what a kick. This match is still going. Why didn't you just hit him with the pile driver?
Yeah, this match is getting a little bit too long now.
He's always doing his super kicks and just pile drivers, and he's not finishing over the match. How is this supposed to sell over Pentagon?
I don't know. I thought this would be a good 3 to 5 minute match.
Yes, it should be 3 to 5 minutes.
I didn't think it would last this long.
Like, do the comedic crap in the beginning. Let Pentagon dominate, and if Orange gets a bit of a comeback, Pentagon finishes it. Basic 3 to 5 minute match. And it sells over. Orange is entertaining. It sells Pentagon is dangerous. That's a win-win. That's easy. Who can't do that? ROH can do that.
I'll try to be back on later, guys. My phone, I forgot to charge it and it's dying, but I'll try to be back on later.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Steve. Take your time. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Now, this goof has to cut a promo during the match.
I guess it's to distract him, or it was like, did you hear what Penta said backstage? Like, how is that prevalent to get in somebody's head if it's not anything personal?
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Like, why doesn't he just distract somebody the traditional way if he has nothing interesting to say?
I know, right?
It's not like Pentagon says anything intelligent. What? Wait, hold the phone. Why? Isn't that technically cheating?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Now watch, Orange Cassidy's gonna pick up the victory.
Like that for a baby face?
Yep.
And I can understand that Penta was dominating off most of the match, but it was 50-50. And that is so dumb.
Yeah, I would rather have seen Penta win in like 3 to 5 minutes. That would get over Orange Cassidy's comedy gimmick, and he's talented, and it would also get over Penta.
I don't know why they're doing that type of shit. That's some TNA back and forth garbage, and they extended this like a 7-minute match. And it's back to Britt Baker complaining about the ranking system. How old is Rebel, by the way?
No idea.
This woman's looking like Tori's sister, Victorious. Is that Thunder Rosa?
I don't know.
No, on the screen.
Oh, I think so.
She's not even an official part of the roster. Why does her rankings matter?
No idea. I guess because she was champion at one point.
She was NWA Women's Champion. She never won the show's title.
maybe they count her defending the NWA title as something on their show. I'm just trying to figure it out. D. Britt Baker, DMD.
War Games. No, it's Blood and Guts. War Games.
It's War Games with just a new name.
They can at least change change the ruling. Everybody's there at once, and they can do pin. They can do elimination off pin and submission.
Yeah. And why does Tony Schiavone need both ears pierced at his age?
I don't know. He's like a middle-aged man. Why does he need that?
No idea.
Dax Hardwood looks like a sex offender. I apologize if I offend sex offenders, but you guys don't, deserve it. Dax Hardwood looks like a sex offender. FTR just looks like men that sexually assault their sisters.
That they just might.
These guys deserve a Scott Steiner promo calling them all white trash.
Coming from Scott Steiner.
What the fuck kind of jobber shit is that? They're like, 1, 2, 3, team. The promo didn't even start.
Okay, Steve, that's cool.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I understand you don't want to wake up your niece.
Oh, they're coming from the bikes.
Yep.
Ooh.
You better watch out.
At least it looks different. I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. The Inner Circle none of the Inner Circle members were riding the motorcycles?
No.
Just some random dudes to just display them?
Yeah, basically. I thought it was the Inner Circle.
That would have been cool. What the hell? That kind of underwhelms it.
Hell, and why are they still singing his goddamn theme song?
So that's the only thing that gets Jericho over, plus his cholesterol.
I enjoyed it at first. Now it's just becoming annoying to me.
Especially when they make the planted wrestlers near the crowd sing it.
Yeah.
It just feels so murky now. It doesn't feel that more authentic whenever the fans sing it. It like Nakamura's theme song. At least, okay, I can get it. It's a bit catchy.
Yeah.
I can understand fans bumping their head to the song. I've seen that done before, but these are planted wrestlers near the ringside, and they sing it like freaking oversaturated marks. This is weird.
It even seems like motorcycles.
Motorcycle.
He can't even get why they did it.
I don't know.
Now, why aren't they just going after one another? Only thing stopping them is Tony Schiavone.
Practically, they don't even have bodyguards separating the groups. I guess because they want to keep it simple.
I don't think Tony Schiavone can.
By the way, what was that off Sean Spears? What the hell is that? Did he high five him? He didn't even try to cut him off of that. You just slapped his other hand. Tony looks like he's gonna slap the shit out of him.
So he's like, that was my fucking wrist, dude.
I will cut you. NXT reject.
That's what he's probably thinking, you NXT reject.
God, he'll pull a TNA promo. Don't let him. Oh, wait.
Yeah, because bike gangs are cool now, Steve.
Wow, you're such a tough guy, Sean. Even though how many times you lost, but I feel like Tony Schiavone just needs to cut everybody's throat. He has every right to do this.
Yeah. He looks like, can I just cut a bitch?
Oh. You know, it's like you're burying him because he can't get over on any promotion. Oh, that's Sammy trying to be a badass guy.
Yeah, he's such a badass.
You still do YouTube videos, bro. Oh, wow. Cash Wheeler hates Hispanics. Confirmed.
Yep. And I bet that's not the only thing he hates.
Skinny jeans, boots, and dark jackets. You guys just look like Southern stepdads. Get Mini Scott Norton the hell away from me.
When my nephew was like 13, 14, he wore a pair of skinny jeans, and it took everything in my power not to say anything.
Listen, I don't mind guys wearing a bit of joggers or a bit of jeans that don't fit him a bit. But you just look like you walk like Paris Hilton after she just came out of a black man's bedroom. Ooh, he went personal.
Oh, no.
Talking about his nephew.
Where the hell's the Peacock, the double champ?
Santana looks like he wants ice cream after. No, Ortiz looks like he wants ice cream after this.
Yeah. That's probably what he's thinking. What flavor should I get?
Guys? MJF trying to get the faction over.
Yep.
Jericho just trying so hard to extend his neck so nobody sees his double chin.
Jericho's got a dad bod. He hasn't realized that.
He got a grandpa body. He doesn't have a dad body. You could at least get some muscle on a dad body. Like, whenever you look at your dad, you can see, okay, he got a bit of a gut. He still looks like he does some work outside the house. Yeah. You don't see that whenever you see Chris Jericho.
And my family.
And my family.
What the hell is MJF doing the only good promo here?
Good, because he's probably the only one that knows how to talk out of the bunch.
Yes.
Jericho's actually cut a pretty good promo.
Absolutely. Better than saying wet dreams and crap like that. Like, he's actually trying to make a respectable promo.
Yeah.
Stop pushing old people.
Yeah. Well, that's an old person pushing an old person.
That older person.
Well, they're both got grandpa bods. Damn good promo from Jericho.
Well done promo off Jericho.
And that's a proper way to hype up a match.
MJF looking like an Xbox game.
That just proves that we can be positive about the product, CR, if you're still
Absolutely.
chatting.
Great promo.
Yep.
Steve agrees. And the Nightmare Family against the Factory. They better at least put this as a main event. No, they better not.
Darby versus Ted is the main event, I believe.
So technically, they're both babyface.
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston, and there's Michael Nakazawa. And he comes with that looked so bad.
Yeah.
God, like I know you can't hurt anybody legitimately with a tablet to make him collapse, unless you hit him in the head.
Yeah, I know, right?
Exploder suplex. Oh, and there goes that backhand.
And why did he have to put the headset on to do it, though?
I guess to mock him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Be my guest. Go ahead.
Brandon Cutler. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm
he's just a
wondering.
random lackey. I thought he was like a baby face. It's Moxley.
Yep.
Here goes the Bulldog sleeper.
At least they're trying to get some storylines together.
I guess so, involving Eddie Kingston and his ankle.
That and Pinnacle versus Inner Circle seems to be the only
They need
two
to make this more of
storylines.
a special. Put the belt on the line during that night.
Why can't Kenny just get up?
Yeah, can't he get up? He has enough time, just enough breathing room. I understand the submission was supposed to knock him out.
He's clearly moving around so he's not knocked out. Why can't he can't
Yeah,
get
why
up?
isn't Moxley holding him?
Yeah. Or what? So why doesn't he just roll out of the way if he can't get up?
He wants a tag team match now. Why not just a title rematch?
Exactly.
What the hell? Do it for May 5th. What's wrong with you? This feels like some comedic shit. Why not a title rematch for the final time?
Yeah.
Like, why? Sell your pay-per-view. I mean, sell your show.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a title match involving a jobber and the world champion. Especially when the jobber's not over. At least Zack Ryder was over.
Yeah. Even though I see it before, build up Moxley versus Omega. At least that would be something to build your show up around.
I guess. Like, I understand, but just make it the feud. Make the belt revolve around it. I don't want to see Nakazawa.
Me either. When was the last time he was even in a match on Dynamite?
I don't know. Last time they tried to use him as a run-on joke because Seidel slipped on the top rope when he did a shooting star press.
What it do, Chidori?
What's going on, Chidori?
What's up, everybody?
How you enjoying Dynamite so far?
I actually enjoy it.
I don't know. It just feels like a comedic. Like, I'm not saying you can't be funny as a main eventer. Just Kenny just feels more like a comedic. mid-carder than a world champion. It's just really underwhelming.
The only thing I really enjoyed was the MJF Jericho promo out of the night.
A brilliant promo to at least build over to the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the match is going to be good.
Hopefully.
And Sammy's doing his cue card bit again during the commercial break.
Yeah, I don't mind it since it's commercial break and it's not really part of the show.
Does the Inner Circle even have a match?
He's just going over how he's gonna be the first man in the cage next week
with Pinnacle.
So blood on his hand.
So the Pineapple has the advantage, right?
The Pinnacle, you mean?
No. They're called the Pineapple.
I'm gonna get that confused with Pineapple Pete.
No, they're Pinnacle. They're Pinnacle, but I just call them the Pineapple.
Oh, okay.
They have the advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the team that has the advantage always loses, so they're probably losing.
Chidori knows.
Didn't Undisputed Era have the advantage last time?
Yeah, no. It was the heel teams for that match, and they lost.
Are they always going to give the heel the advantage in a War Games match?
Yeah, but they for the women's ones they usually gives the faces.
Stop giving women the same stipulation as the men. I feel like it just devalues the stipulation.
That's sexist.
How's that sexist?
Because they can be just as talented and do whatever a man can do.
Yeah, DST. Don't say that.
I felt like that was sarcasm, Synnamon.
If that was, I don't get why you disagree.
No, it wasn't sarcasm, DST.
Alright, bro, I'm sorry. It's not just. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, if I'm watching the Royal Rumble, do you really want a female Royal Rumble? It's not even going to be that entertaining.
Yeah, I actually like the woman.
It's just forceful inclusion for something that nobody cares about.
I think it's just you and the negative people who don't like it.
It's not negative. It's just disinteresting.
Yeah, that's sexist, bro.
Yeah, that's sexist. But you don't watch 2018 female Royal Rumble. You go back and see 2010 Rumble.
I don't watch.
And that's not a semblance of sex. You watch the older Rumbles.
Because I don't watch things that I already know the outcome to.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. What do I need to lie about?
Any other match, old school match you saw that you know the outcome to, you probably watched?
No, not really.
That sounds like cap.
I'm
not going to continue to argue. I just know that's BS anyway.
I don't need you to believe me.
Yeah, I never asked to.
Yeah. You just won't believe it, so your point stands true.
Okay, Christian's having a promo with Taz at the moment.
So I guess the inflection is trying to feud with FTW.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But why would he be feuding with FTW?
Because
FTW's the stepping stone for people. Everyone feuds with them.
Yeah, they're literally the stepping stone to lose to everybody else.
Oh, I tried to think maybe Taz and Christian have some history that I was thinking maybe that, and I just didn't know about it.
I don't remember any history they have unless you count 2001, but that's like Invasion Angle. Nobody wants to remember Invasion Angle.
No, I don't even count Invasion Angle when talking about wrestling.
Like, that's a bit silly. That'd be way too outdated. But they're saying, because Taz is selfish.
FTW Derby. I hate Snow Derby.
I hate Edge. I hate kids.
Why are they still feuding?
I don't know. I thought they ended it at the game thing. Euro's not even involved anymore.
Well, shouldn't you know, Chidori? Because Chidori knows.
I don't know, bullcrap. I just don't
Why
get
does
it.
this man have a chick like this that's out of his league? I don't understand.
What? Why can't I get a chick like that that's out of my league?
It's like I can't find Kip. That's Miro's whole promo, but he's having matches on Dark.
And he's saying that he wants the world title. Why are you having matches at Dark? I hate Chris Statlander. It's just one of those talents that feel like you are too indie to be on television.
With the feet on the head
and what the hell is with the booping of the nose?
I don't know. I don't know if it's alien.
That's what she says.
Unattractive. What the hell is this weird stream thing she put on her leg? It's just so dumb.
And what's with that green makeup on her face?
It's supposed to be her alien skin.
That's retarded.
But she's an alien, but she acts and dresses like a human.
She doesn't even appoint herself as gender neutral or some crap like that. Or speak a different language.
If you spoke a different language, that would not help. I think it'll just people just get angry.
It'll be silly, but at least it's working on a gimmick. She takes it like no other female can lift up the other female. Like it's just not interesting. Oh, what's going
on the ground.
Why they keep putting Darby Allin with these no names? Why not somebody more important like Scorpio Sky? Give him a rematch.
Yeah. He has to beat all the jobbers to make himself look good.
You think that got Cody over? What the hell's with that poop thing? Stop with the finger poke.
That's why me and you could never be front roper at AEW event. Because we'd both end up slapping her silly if she tried doing it to us.
She did that shit to me, I'll just break her finger. That little she-male is not touching me.
I would probably end up bitch slapping her.
Triangle knee drop.
And be like, bitch. I'd be like, girl, bye.
I don't know why. This chick has the facial structure of a crescent moon, and I don't. Why are they getting chicks like this over, and not people like Pelin Evely Ford? She's a face for TV. Why isn't she like a heelish manager?
Yeah.
Because wrestling.
The wrestling sucks.
If you guys ever hear me say girl, bye, that's the same thing. It's like, bye, Felicia.
No, I want to get back to this point. How do you think, because I disagree why these women shouldn't have the same stipulation as the men, claims that I'm sexist?
No, that's just why. Just explain, because I don't get why shouldn't they.
Because it's just unnecessary.
I think the majority
you can create different stipulations. I'm just saying that you just give them the same. It's not going to have the same effect as the men.
I think
because they don't have.
I think them having the same matches is cool. You don't want to have them in bra and panties matches.
I never said that.
No, I didn't say you say that. Did I say that? No, I'm just saying.
But like if they were gonna do like the women's rumble, I could see if they did it like on a bi-yearly thing, it being more intriguing because every year it's like I gotta sit through 2 rumble matches.
Yeah, I just think it's too much.
And if it was 2 male rumble matches, I'd be saying the same thing. Great 2 rumble matches.
And go for the female Hell in a Cell because it's just not going to build that much of an effect as how the men do it. And plus, these women don't even have the storylines that are good enough for something like Hell in a Cell. It's like Bailey's not my best friend anymore. Hell in a Cell.
I mean, that could be said about the men's Hell in a Cell too.
Yeah.
Because there's no meaning in behind Hell in a Cells anymore. It's just a yearly pay-per-view where you're guaranteed 2 to 3 Hell in a Cell matches.
I already feel like you should only get one Hell in a Cell match for one show.
I think one Hell in a Cell a year is too much. But bring it back as needed. If there's no way a feud can end in any other way,
Absolutely.
Then bring it back.
You don't need it every year. And if you need it, you do it for a big blow-off story, and you can do it involving the women.
Yeah.
And it's just dependent on the scenario. Whenever you do this stuff going at the same time, it's too much. And especially if the storylines are like not good enough to be on that personal angle. And even when the women do it, it feels like they're playing in it because they're too small to make it feel like it's that physical. And I'm not even saying entirely that, because they've been doing Survivor Series women's matches since before even Chidori was born. So I'm not even disagreeing on that.
Yeah.
Or Elimination Chamber matches.
Yeah. But like if they want to have the Elimination Chamber, Rumble, if they want to even do like a Queen of the Ring, I don't care as long as it's good and it's not going to waste my time.
Or on a narrative.
Yeah.
Or hell, make unique match stipulations for the women to contrast off the men. That could also catch more eyes for the females than just giving them the same as the men.
Yeah.
Because nobody reacts off Molly Holly. A lot of people are going to react off Rob Van Dam coming back. It's a whole different thing.
Like if they had talent like Trish and Lita, I'd say do a one-off Queen of the Ring tournament. But they don't got that level of talent, so
Penelope Ford messed up that blockbuster. That looked bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, continue with your point.
I was saying if they had like Lita, Trish level wrestlers, have a Queen of the Ring. But if you're gonna have like current day people like Charlotte and Naomi and all them, there's no sense of having a Queen of the Ring.
Make a spin-off. Make a spin-off Ultimate X. Or make like a unique gauntlet match stipulation. Like you can do stuff like this. You can make it yearly or like at least a bi-yearly thing. Hell, even put it on regular Raw or SmackDown. And that's going to be turning other heads than putting them at a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Making them main event with a Hell in a Cell. Like these matches that the men do, and the men do more effect with it. That's not exclusion. It's diversity, and that's going to hit a lot more harder. This match is still going.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
And I love how we're not even paying attention to what's happening in the match.
Because these women are too sloppy. Like, Chidori, do you agree with that point? Or, like, you want me to run it back? Because I just thought it would be fair. Because if you let the chicks do same thing the men do, they're going to think they're appointing a narrative, and it's just not that fun whenever the female do it anyway, because not a lot of people watch, because they barely have enough over on their roster to even do matches like that. By the way, what's with that rip-off Dude Buster?
No idea. For me, if they have the talent and the time is right, go for it. But you better have the talent to be able to pull that whatever match you want to do off, regardless if it's men or women.
Yeah, I just don't think that should be a bi-yearly thing. A yearly thing to just give the women a Rumble match because they are women.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh my God, they're doing another negative.
Ugly ass child. Yes, we get it. Your father has passed away and he's a great man, but come on. So stupid.
I do not agree with this, man. Do not yell at me. Do not cancel me. He's wrong. He's wrong for that. Do not cancel me.
Who said anything about kissing you?
I said
I know he's a cancel.
Oh, I thought he said cancel. I said don't. I thought he said don't kiss me. I'm like, what the hell?
Come on, Sin.
Wait, I'm sorry. What do you disagree with, Chidori? What did you not do?
You just called the man's kid ugly.
Who's
Brody Lee's son?
And you wanted yourself not to get canceled, but disagreeing with me?
Yeah.
Makes no sense. So I should be the one not to be canceled.
No, people are going to get mad at that, and they're going to try to associate people on the panel with that. So I said no.
I don't know, but they're just faltering the amount of screen time over the passing of a man over a faction, and it's so dumb.
Well, he's not on TV like that. He's on Dark, and that's a YouTube show, so I don't mind it.
John Silver main evented.
Chidori, I'm like forever shadow banned.
I'm just saying, man. It's just so weirdly pandering, and it's just so dumb. And just to revolve around the show, like it already doesn't even take the faction seriously. And that's gonna main event, bro. Like, you really care?
No.
Okay, you don't. You don't.
They're not main eventing.
They probably are.
No, the TNT Championship's main eventing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You disagree with me how they are booking the Dark Order. Oh, there it is. Here's this grudge match that even Cody Rhodes didn't get involved.
Yeah, CR, I thought you said he was supposed to be coming back tonight.
Probably after the match, I see him coming back.
Probably. With his hair pink this time.
What is this gear these people are wearing? Who made it? Their grandma?
I just love the idea that the grizzled old veterans are getting over the younger talent.
The
young talent are heel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the grizzled young veterans for a second.
Oh, fuck no. I don't give a shit about those jobbers. Get away from me.
Young veterans. We're here to take over.
By the way,
when did you become Irish?
No, that was Scottish, I think.
When did you become Scottish?
Yesterday.
Oh, God. Please don't. You sound like a sick Scottish boy. Dang. It's up the hemlock. That's what you sound like.
Billy Gunn is 57. Having a match.
He still looks more in shape than everybody else in the ring.
He looks more impressive than anybody in this match.
It's so depressing.
Okay, if he was such an ass man, how did he have kids?
Well, you can't say it on television.
He changed his gimmick over the years.
He used to be the P-Man, but we couldn't have that on TV.
Dun.
It's
Goldust.
Everybody keeps saying, well, he wasn't fat. He was fat on TNA. He just looks aged. That's why he wears the face paint. Because people's going to know that his face looks like a skeleton.
Then why would he only paint half his face then?
I don't even know where that's supposed to subligate. Most of these people's gimmicks are back from the WWE because, of course, they are just full of spite from WWE.
These guys are all Performance Center rejects.
Facts.
Goldust isn't a Performance Center reject. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about everybody on the QT Marshall side.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just Performance Center rejects. All of them
got released last year, and they haven't even made it to TV before they got released.
They're all PWG main eventers.
They're performance mans. Dun.
Please tell me, why don't they have people like Brian Cage or Christian main eventing? Why the TNT title?
It's all about the 5'5". Canadian destroying times 25.
It's all about the no-selling Canadian destroying weirdos that do suicide dives in half their matches, and that's main event level. No, that's not. That's match opener.
Yeah.
Me some 3,000 Canadian destroyers to a 1 count.
They put Brian Cage and Lance and Adam Page as the opener, and that was way too short.
Yeah, that should have been closer to the main event.
True.
Especially with Christian feuding with FTW.
And I would have switched the Page match for the 6-man tag match.
Seriously. And you could have just closed the segment. And you could have closed the segment with the Inner Circle and Pinnacle hyping up the match for next week.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, what's wrong with that structure? How does AEW structure their show?
Whatever the talent wants that particular week. It's Tony Khan. It's not doesn't do wrestling. He's just basically their backer.
Oh man, Tony Khan doesn't know how wrestling works.
Nope, and Chidori left us.
Because I said I hate kids, because I do hate kids. Break down the walls to Jericho. What you want? You going down?
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I'm not the weakest link. You're the weakest link. So is the FTW title even an official belt?
No, I don't think it is.
He only defended it like twice. And he held it for over like a year and a half. That's kind of stupid.
Well, I know at one point Taz was in the ring saying he was going to refuse to leave until the FTW became an official belt. Cody came out and said, "Hey, I have to run it up the ladder," and that's the last thing you heard about it.
Yeah, and I guess they were trying to do a feud involving that for like a few weeks until they were like, nah, never mind.
Yeah.
Can we just have Shaq come back?
And take another table bump?
I'd rather that, because at least I got some buys.
Or bring back Snoop and he could do another frog splash. I want to see that.
Probably cuss by accident.
Oh, there's no accidental cussing on this channel. If I cuss, it's purposeful.
Haha. We are undisputed in cussing.
Yep. My channel isn't for snowflakes, as Steve puts it.
Oh, but DST, you're negative. Most of what I'm saying is true, because guess what? Barely anybody watches.
And the ref looks confused on who won the match.
You know how sad it is when even Swerve contemplates on what to do with his fucking channel because how shit these shows are?
Yeah. I basically do it so nobody else has to watch it. Oh my god, are we gonna get a bull rope match between Dustin and Harry Dude?
I mean, the Harry Dude at least looks alright. What the hell? So I'm a bit later than you.
Yeah. So sorry, I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna refer to him as Harry Dude.
I think it's Nick Corralato or something.
Oh. Here comes the Billy Gunn Sons.
The Gun Club.
Austin and I don't know the other person.
Why do you keep getting these no-name jobbers? Like, how is this supposed to get these young guys over?
Their gimmick is they're Billy Gunn's sons. That's basically
I'm talking about QT's faction. Like, how are these supposed to get the young guys over?
I don't know how that's supposed to get Q-Tip over. As Steve would call him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going out to the Nightmare Express. Up there's Cody.
Adrenaline.
He couldn't even really hide because of the fucking window. It was a dead giveaway.
But the Nightmare family, they want their revenge.
Like, why should I care about this shit?
I don't. I really.
And there's a. It looked like the ref was just standing there watching it, not doing anything.
See, just Cody poking his head in the goddamn bus. Looking like a goddamn Trump.
We need to build the wall, okay?
I don't know what they're supposed to get over. Everybody's just hyping over. I hate whenever, like, I don't mind the wrestlers there in the crowd, but you have them marking out like this. None of them have their own individual personalities, so they're just random jobbers around the crowd.
Yeah. And you had to get on top of the bus to put the figure 4 on him?
I guess. Why couldn't he just do it on the floor?
No idea. He didn't want to get his jeans all dirty.
Or his jacket either. So he's doing the shirtless. Why is the ref there? Why does the ref have to be there?
I have no idea.
Why does Aubrey Edwards always gotta fucking show up somewhere? Is that supposed to bring some magnitude to anything?
She wants to make sure she gets her screen time.
What the fuck is wrong with this ugly ass duck face gremlin? It's not making it more painful. It just makes it less stupid. Like, she's just there to just awkwardly just let him go. Let him go. Yeah. The match sucked, bro. Segment sucked. It didn't get Cody over. It didn't even get the young guys over.
And Steve's even saying that shit was dumb.
Like, what was that supposed to do?
No idea.
Just to grudge it over to finally get QT to turn heel. Eddie King, why isn't the title on the line with a big stipulation like a rip-off War Games match?
No idea.
Especially in the pay-per-view rematch.
Elimination match next week.
That's so stupid.
Varsity Blondes, the acclaimed SCU and the Jurassic Express.
And on May 12th, Yuji Nagata, some Japanese guys fighting Moxley for his Japanese United States Championship.
Yep.
I don't even know that's physically possible.
Yeah, looks like he found Muro.
Is he asking where Kip Sabian
is? No, Kip walked into where Muro was eating an apple. Now he's just kicking his ass.
Wait, so Varsity Blondes, they're not even technically official parts of the team.
I thought they were
still doing this shit?
Yes.
Wait, did Miro turn his hair back to black?
Yeah, he did.
Oh boy. Wait, so why is he beating him up now? Because he lost the tag match from a few weeks ago?
I have no idea.
You know, like, when did this transition, like, it's like, just keep walking. Just keep walking. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, when did we transition out to Miro turning, just beating him up now?
I thought I missed something.
I think I missed something too. It was like a few weeks ago. He was like, "Kip, wait for me, Kip. Wait for me. I'll come for you." Why do you need to beat him up now?
Yeah.
break his arm.
I thought I might miss something because I listened to the show on mute.
And then he hugs him after, like he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, how stupid.
Like, nobody even knew where this transitioned from. At least you got emotionally invested when Batista turned on Rey Mysterio back at bragging rights, so back 09.
Yeah, true. But
some jobber crap.
Steve's saying that's a hero he wants to see.
Yeah, but not against Kip Sabian, like Kenny Omega, John Moxley, people that would actually be more interesting. Why Kip Sabian?
Well, I guess they gotta split him up somehow.
Yeah, but he could have just walked away and said, I can't associate with losers. Been the easiest way. There was no need for this. Kip Sabian shouldn't even be on TV. His girl should be on TV.
I still want to know how he landed her.
I don't know. And it's all because Joey Nutella's a fat piece of shit.
Or is this
that can't fight?
Or is it just storyline that they're a couple?
No, it's legit. They're a real couple.
Wow, I thought it was just a storyline.
No, it's legit.
Oh my god, why?
Because Joey Janela is obviously bottom of the barrel. Imagine you lose your girl and you still have to wrestle at the same company that her man's does. That has to be the worst type of shit I've ever seen in my life.
You could ask Matt Hardy that as well.
Well, that was an affair on the road. So I could understand that. This was before even AEW was a thing.
Oh wow.
So Joey came with his girl when they were showcasing AEW. Then when the shows started happening weekly, Kip is now with Penelope Ford. They had a one-off feud on Dynamite, but no one cared.
Oh wow!
Like, come on, because it's two indie jobbers from CZW wrestling each other.
Yeah, basically. Was it Daniel Bryan at CZW, or am I wrong?
I think he was for a bit, but he's mainly an ROH known guy.
Yeah. Like, I knew he was at ROH. I just don't know what other organizations he worked for.
I think Pro Wrestling Noah when he could. In Japan a bit. I don't even know where the Pro Wrestling Noah is. I think it's Japan.
Yep. CR did call it. Cody did return tonight. It's a main event, John.
One cruiserweight defending his belt.
I actually know somebody that's name is John, and that's how I always call him. I'm like, John. He's like, why the hell do you keep calling me saying my name like that?
Says it like he has a little crush on you or some crap.
No, like he just doesn't like he doesn't watch wrestling, so he doesn't get the reference I'm making.
These jobbers. No, he's 13-1 now.
Oh, yippee!
On Dark.
At Darby Allin's 9-0.
On Dark. Like, this guy doesn't wrestle weekly, so what makes the hype factor of having these guys if they have win-loss records and there's no way to display these guys' talent? Then on YouTube, that's way too much content.
It is.
It's like, okay, that's the guy that.
Oh my god! They got song premiering in 30 minutes on YouTube. Blood and Guts is NXT Wednesday. The AEW it's having a live stream in 30 minutes.
Lit.
Like what? Why do they need an after show?
It's Dynamite. It's that amazing. There's nothing special about a personality like Darby, and he wrestles every week.
Yeah. Which guy are you referring to, Chidori? Ted or Darby?
Mr. 10 looks like a wrestler, but this gimmick with the Dark Order makes him look like a jobber.
Yeah.
And I saw the guy without his mask too. Looks pretty generic. Didn't this guy lose in his debut match against Moxley?
I think so. What it do, Chidori?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, wait, Chidori, didn't Moxley beat 10 in his first match?
Whose first match?
10's first match.
10's first match. When Brody was starting in the company, he started feuding with Moxley.
Oh no, 10's that wasn't 10's first match. That was just
on Dynamite.
No, that was his first match under the gimmick, but that wasn't his first match. But yeah, Moxley did beat him, but that wasn't his first match.
You mean under the gimmick? I haven't seen him wrestle live without the mask.
Me either. Or if I do, I just don't remember it. And what guy did he mean when he say he looks like a wrestler, Chidori?
10.
10?
Was that really a question?
No, you just weren't referring to anybody.
No, I said it during his entrance, I guess.
I didn't see it until after the match got underway. I'm like, okay, which one?
Darby, I feel like you shouldn't be doing this weekly on his character.
I'm still trying to figure out what his character is.
I guess supposed to be a daredevil-like risk taker, but he barely does anything risky even in regular matches or get impulsive. Like there's no personality. He's just crackhead Sting with no muscle mass.
Yeah, the most dangerous thing he does is what? The coffin drop?
Pretty much anywhere, and that's about it. He's barely that much of a threat, and yet he always wins off roll-up in his title matches.
Yeah, and it has to go through
so
another
he's less
commercial.
Menacing. Like every week he's defending his title against guys he barely has grudge matches with.
I don't know. Maybe it's to keep the open challenge realistic.
It's so stupid, though. Why does a character like him need to do open matches?
Yeah, I already covered that Darby being on that show before.
Like, he should be defending it bi-weekly, and it should be building up with grudge matches like Lance Archer or Scorpio Sky or Ethan Page. Like, haven't those guys jumped him before or been involved in post-match assaults? Why is he just beating random guys that barely get TV time, and it's main eventing on Dynamite? Like, it makes no sense to me.
And Cody Rhodes was the first TNT champion. Why is he not trying to get that championship back?
Look at Chidori. The most devastating move in sports entertainment, the roll-up. Facts.
Yep. Chidori knows.
Chris Benoit did nothing wrong except his family. Many times. That's practically it. I don't think Darby Allin should be that important to being saturated with these main event matches. No, I have not seen your dog Swerve.
He was here before I started the live stream, but he ran away before I could start the stream.
Steve probably verbally assaulted him.
Yeah, he probably called it N-word.
Like who is really going to believe Darby is like beating Brian Cage and then he beats a J-Bro like Mr. 10 in like over 15 minutes? Like these are matches that should be opening the show. Like who really thinks he should be having matches like this with Mr. 10? And they probably might push Darby Allin.
I would want to see him in like the feuds with like Cody or somebody that level. That would be more realistic on why he was main eventing the night.
Like it makes no sense why you're doing stuff like this.
Poor Datilla.
Is it funny when Chihuahuas get freaking black Air Force energy? They will, because of that permanent Napoleon complex.
Yep.
Small dogs are always less tolerant than big dogs.
Well, my roommate has a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix, and she's real tolerant.
What a spine buster.
They gotta have a rest hold.
Several minutes before the show ends, we need a rest hold. And the Dark Order is playing no effect other than moral support. So it just doesn't feel that way when they're especially called the Dark Order.
Yeah, should they be getting interfering somehow?
No, because their face. Fujiwara armbar.
Steve, I'm not even paying attention to it.
Dude, this match is just absolutely nothing.
On the centimeter, I'd give this 0 out of 10.
I think he should be beating guys that are bigger than him. Well, they're more realistic, but someone like Joey Nutella or Jungle Bay should be a regular pin.
Yeah, I agree. That does make a lot more sense, Chidori.
It does, but he like won a surprise roll up against Jungle Boy. It wasn't even clean. Like, and I can understand if it's like a gauntlet match. I'll be like, okay, desperation pin. He has to go for it. He's having these regular weekly main event matches with J-Bros. Well, part of last time they declined 100,000 viewers.
Wonder how much they're gonna decline this week.
Possibly more. The structure of their show is way too off. It's like Sting's just there as a sidekick. He barely gets interviews anymore.
But like you said earlier, they're both baby faces. Why are they facing each other?
Yeah, because he's a fighting champion. He's doing this because Brody Lee is dead. Because it doesn't even let the quintessential ranking system play in effect.
Nope.
Like if you get a title shot in the rank in the top 5, you don't get a rematch unless other rulings come into effect. They don't have authority figures to try to force in rules, or they don't even have logical reasons why these guys should have a title opportunity. Sting trying to fight off the babyface minions. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, is that Ethan Page?
Yep.
They need to drop the title. Darby needs to drop the title. Like, he really does.
But who is he actually going to be dropping it to? 10?
No.
Now watch, Ethan Page will be out next week for the TNT Championship.
They have this guy as the central free agent that debuted on pay-per-view, and he gets advertisements for matches on Dark. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. Why are you promoting the unsigned talent?
You're promoting your lack of. Why do you barely advertise recently signed talent? It's like the time when Alberto Del Rio debuted, and it's like, please watch my match at Superstars. Don't watch my match against Rey Mysterio on SmackDown. And he's trying to tear the mask apart. Like, that is lack of advertising. It doesn't get you over. It doesn't give you average exposure because when you come to regular TV, people are just going to say, "Who are you?"
Yeah. Well, I already see the finish of the match. I won't say anything, so you can watch it for yourself.
What the fuck? It's another roll pin for a J Bro. Why is he having difficulty like this?
I don't know.
And then we know in the future he's just going to be fighting a top guy, and he's possibly going to win off a coffin drop. Why? Why book Darby like this? It's like you should have made him TNT champion to begin with. Fuck it. Give it back to Cody Rhodes.
I know, right? Yeah, Steve, that's how it went. That's how it ends.
I don't know why.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Who the hell is that dude?
For Brody. That's it. For Brody. They're still doing the Brody dead thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, I all due respect. I respect the dead. But, like, this is too much. Especially to even force them over on TV.
Yeah.
And they just lose anyway. So there's no essential pushing for the Dark Order. And Ethan Bipolar Page and Scorpio Sky is just there to just jump them for the second time.
Yep.
He's just kicking his leg.
Yeah, basically.
I didn't mind the finish. He's the bigger guy, but he's a no-name. He's a no-name, Chidori. I just don't agree with the way you can finish it over. Especially, I can understand if it's somebody like Brian Cage. You can finish that over a roll-up. But over a no-name that barely has experience over in the main event, he should be doing reckless moves and giving him the coffin drop. That's supposed to be selling over. That's supposed to be selling over Darby Allin. You can get small guys to do crazy moves and still do their finisher. Sure, Rey Mysterio, he was doing roll-ups on big guys, but he still did the 6'9" and the frog splash to finish off some people.
Yeah, true.
So you don't. So especially over a no name like Mr. 10 is like, oh, he's a babyface. Lance Archer's a babyface now, even though he's been antagonizing Sting. Illogical finish to this shitty ass show.
Who the hell is doing their booking? Because whoever's
Who's
doing it don't know.
their fucking show?
If it's Tony needs to realize that he needs to step the fuck aside and have somebody else do it.
Tony's a weirdo X-Pac what culture mark that has X-Pac heat. He's boring as hell. Darby Allin should not be main eventing that frequently against no names. You could have just ended with the Pinnacle and Inner Circle hype for Blood and Guts. That could have been a decent closing segment.
Yeah, could have.
But then when the finish is over with this J-Bro finish, having Darby win every match with a goddamn roll-up. Even with guys his level, his size. Like, he picked up a roll-up finish over Jungle Boy. Why is he doing desperate? And it's not even that he beat a guy with a roll-up. He beat a no-name guy like Mr. 10. That's a jobber in an over 15-minute match that has no title match experience, and he's barely that shown over on television. Is he supposed to give a guy like Darby more time to beat him than possibly Orange Cassidy does? This show is really below average.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a rating of a 3 out of 10.
I would give it like a 3, man. It's just they could have done a lot more.
Yeah, Chidori's gonna get a 3.5 out of a 5.
That's still a bit above 5, a bit above average. Like, anything above a 3 is above average when it comes to a 5 rating. That's why 10 is a bit more efficient.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, he means that he minorly enjoys the show. I feel like you shouldn't have made the Hangman and Brian Cage match short. No. Especially if you're going to do something like Christian that just come to the company and then hype up a feud with him.
Yeah,
why in the hell?
Yeah. They should have made that later in the show and a little bit longer.
Absolutely. It's just...
Only thing I really like from the show is the MJF and Chris Jericho promos.
Yeah. The Penelope Ford match with Chris Statlander was sloppy and boring. Many matches took too many times, like Pentagon and Orange Cassidy. That match had no reason to be a commercial break long.
No, I thought it was going to be like a good 3 to 5 minute match, and that was going to be it. I didn't expect it to go that long.
I really didn't. Like, some of these matches were poorly timed. And especially when it comes to openers, they are way too long.
Yeah, peace out.
Thanks for coming, Steve. Chidori said kind of like the show. There were things that I disliked, but the show was good. How was the show good? If you can just explain it. You can even join in if you can.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell me the parts that were good. He's just going to tell me that the match is good without explaining any of this stuff. But I just want to understand. Like, he's not, like, going to rewatch the episode, but he can tell me. Like, how poorly formatted are they going to keep the show? Like, none of the matches felt like they had an enjoyability factor. The Young Bucks took way too long. Like, they keep doing these squash matches that are, like, 11-minute long.
Yeah, I know.
Why are the World Tag Team Champions taking so long to beat no names like Matt Sydal and his brother? That are not even like in the top 5 ranking. If the guys are top contenders, they should be taking over.
Wanted to build up the Sydal brothers is the only thing I could think of.
They took them less seriously over the match, and it barely costed them over most of the match.
True.
They kept playing around. So what was the point? So they were a jobber team.
Yeah.
Darby Allin shouldn't have took over 15 minutes to beat Mr. 10.
No, definitely not.
Kenny Omega's like a mid-carder over most of the segments I've seen him in. Like, none of these matches felt properly formatted.
No, definitely not.
the only thing I can say that was all right was the Pinnacle and Inner Circle segment. I felt like the freaking Britt Baker segments involving her complaining about the ranking system. She's been doing nearly the same promo over the last couple of weeks. Change it up or just stop it at all, or just assault Hikaru Shida already.
Yeah, exactly.
Get somewhere with this. Like, I want to see progression every week. I don't mind you doing a ranking complaint promo, then you complain to the authority figure, or interrupt during an interview. Like, there's different patterns you can do to this.
Yeah, there
and
is.
And plus, like, you think that Hikaru Shida defended her title against a chick that was even in the top 10? I mean, the top 5 anyway.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
AEW does not give a shit about their ranking system.
And
you could just beat her up backstage still and get a title shot.
Yeah, they claimed to be all about the ranking system when they first started.
But Mr. 10 gets a TNT Championship opportunity.
Yep.
They'll give possibly Bear Country a title shot because they won 7 matches on Dark.
They probably will.
Pivotal matches at Dynamite should count more.
Chidori says he only disliked the Orange Cassidy Penta match and the Muro segment.
Yeah, the Muro segment was retarded.
Yeah, it was. I didn't get.
Are you sure? You didn't like when Chris Statlander came booping everybody in her entrance?
Yeah.
Come on, man. And, like, this is indie tripe. This is like scarce humor for the nth degree, bro.
Yeah, it is.
The women's matches were awful. Like, how is this supposed to get any of these chicks to be well known? And let me get this straight. AEW Heels isn't an inclusivity for women's wrestling fan. This is charity for women's wrestling.
Yeah.
For their division. Their shit division.
Yeah, Chidori said he also disliked the women's segments.
Sexist. Absolutely. Just stop. Where was even Hikaru Shida? They better make her drop the belt next time they defend it. She should have done that with somebody like Ty Conti.
Yeah, I agree.
Cute face, not that bad over in the ring, and is associated with the Dark Order, so she'll get decent screen time.
Yeah.
Hikaru Shida is just a generic Joshi with a moon face.
Basically.
And it doesn't, like, every time you keep getting these random Joshi chicks that are not expanding your product.
No. Well, you could thank Twinkle Toes for that.
Because Kenny has a weird, awkward boner for Japanese women that are petite.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, no charisma or either. And then these chicks have faces for TV. They give the belt to Nyla Rose. That's a man. Riho looks like a child. And Hikaru Shida is just bland.
Yeah. So true. I hate their women's division.
It's like she started off with decent matches with Nyla Rose, and then she gets shitty matches with Abaddon, and then mediocre matches, while people still talk about the match with Thunder Rosa and freaking Britt Baker.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Abaddon, I actually enjoy watching.
Even though it was violent, and possibly most people don't want to see that because they don't like women getting massively grotesque, but it was at least eye-catching. It did what it had to do.
Yeah.
Nobody can ever fucking say that when it comes to a goddamn Hikaru Shida match. Because either her with the kendo stick, she does crappy chops over to the corner, she'll do a roundhouse kick, stupid rest holds, and then she goes for the Domo Shi that's just a shining wizard.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get her fucking over. What's the prestige over we're getting into the Japanese chicks? It's obviously not expanding your Japanese fans, and it's not expanding more outside fans because you lost the 100,000 over from hitting 1.2 after the Wednesday Night Wars died.
Yeah. their ratings will probably go down again this week.
Possibly, because it's just weirdly formatted. Why aren't they doing more interviews with Sting? Why aren't they hyping up Sting matches, or at least Sting involving in Darby Allin feuds?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And why can't
more stuff should be teased for their pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Why can't they tease more stuff going into pay-per-views?
I don't. Blood and Guts should be pay-per-view.
Yeah, but think about the death match is overhyped, and look how that ended.
Still, it brings expectation. Expectation comes anticipation. So that's going to build over to your show. No matter if it gets shitty or not, it gets people to talk about it, and it gets people to wait.
Yeah.
To watch it. So I can at least understand the reason why they do bi-monthly pay-per-views, but they should be always building over to the fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, I agree.
We have nothing that anticipated because you guys barely build a main event scene over revolving around Kenny Omega. Other than Moxley feuds with Kenny Omega. You don't do anything involving the TNT title because he defends it every goddamn week. Young Bucks are a joke, and they keep doing these multi-man tag team matches. And they're possibly going to do another ladder match for Double or Nothing.
Yeah, I forget who said, but I think I heard someone say that they're going to make a 6-man tag belt.
No, God, no. Like we already know, like these jobbers already do that many spot fests, and just they're possibly going to make them more interchangeable than the current tag team titles. They already have so many factions. I bet it's not even going to feel that special.
Yeah, won't. That's probably why they have so many factions, so they can have a 6-man.
Or they'll make cruiserweight tag team championships.
Hell, why not?
Oh God, I forgot how many. Let's name the tag teams that are in AEW. Butcher and Blade,
Young Bucks,
2 Hybrid, Jurassic Express.
Yeah, yep.
SCU.
Best Friends.
Top Flight.
Devon's Kids.
FTR.
And I'm already out of tag teams.
They're just a fucking joke. Sure, I don't mind, but most of these guys deserve to be fired.
I agree.
Possibly. I don't know, Ivan. I got some work to do after this show.
Yeah, I might. Well, I'm gonna end up calling it quits right now on the stream anyway. You got anything you want to promote?
Bear Country's not an official part of the roster, so I didn't count them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've been put up. Chris Statlander Sucks video and Humberto Carrillo Sucks video is coming out soon.
Okay, keep an eye out for that. Peace out, everyone.